Good evening. My name is Caitlin Seitz, and I'll be discussing how a 13th century man who gave up his dream of becoming a knight, who then later became the patron of ecology and animals, influences society today. This man would be Saint Francis of Assisi. His teachings were different from the churches of the time, and some of these beliefs that he taught are around today. As a Christian and a fellow animal lover, I live by some of these teachings, and I have seen how, through these teachings, I have seen how the love of animals and the nature could bring me closer to my Creator. St. Francis's philosophies of life include three major beliefs. They are to live simply, and to love all creations and the nature, as well as it is our duty of all creatures to praise God. St. Francis believed that in order for man to truly know God's will, he should live simply. When he became knight over he became a knight, and one day after he left the night to leave with the knights, he came back saying that God said that he should not have be a knight. He should have stayed home. And so he went home and told his dad, but his dad wasn't happy because he had already gotten St. Francis a golden armor and everything gold, and St. Francis was like, no, I need to be with God. And so he gave up his armor. So his dad wasn't happy, so they went to the bishop to talk it over with him. And after talking with the bishop, St. Francis takes off his clothes and gives it to his father and says, I no longer am your son. And he leaves without any clothes on, yeah. And the bishop was fine with it because he believed that his beliefs were just for God, and he was good. By living simply, mankind can focus more on God than their possessions, because humans are usually more want to own possessions to make them have control. And by doing this, they lose sight of God's calling for them to do. St. Francis also taught that mankind should love and protect his environment and that surround them, and take care of it because God created it, and it just can't live without us. All creatures were created by God, so we should respect and care for them too, equally. That includes people. St. Francis believed more in helping those in need, more the poor and the helpless. He was a noble son. He was noble. So at first he was like, oh, that's someone that needs help. So he didn't understand it at first, but when he talked to God, he's like, oh, I get it now. This is what my Lord wanted me to do. St. Francis also believed that it was the duty of all creatures to praise God. For this, I will read the Canticle of Brother Sun. I'll read a little excerpt of it. Be praised, my Lord, through all your creatures, especially through your Lord, Brother Sun, who brings the day, and you give light through him. And he is beautiful and radiant in all his splendor. Of you, Most High, he brings the likeness. He's saying there that through the sun, all creatures should praise God, and through the sun we see him, God, because he brings the light, and God is light, and it's happy. It's all good. All man and beast, both man and beast, should praise God, because both of us, both man nor beast, are free of sin. One instance, legend of his is that the wolf, where the wolf had been tormenting a village, and the St. Francis went to go talk to the wolf, and he's like, he teaches to the wolf that he finds him and teaches the wolf that he shouldn't be tormenting them anymore because it's hurting them, and creatures and nobody should hurt each other. In conclusion, in many churches and beliefs today, the teachings of St. Francis are used to influence the congregation or individuals to live their lives enjoying what God has created. His teachings have enlightened us to be free from possessions, love nature and animals and the people around us, and to become closer to God. Thank you.